Welcome back to Friday Night Frenzy. I am Commissioner back. I will be doing your commentary tonight as we are in Week 2 action of football Rivals Pro 26. Tonight we have the Memphis Marauders coming off a win last week. They are 1-0, taking on the Sacramento Peaks, who are 0-1, having lost their season opener last week. And it should be a good one. Like I said, this is Friday Night Frenzy. I am Commissioner back, and welcome back for another week. As we see Justin Herrera, the quarterback traded from the Georgia Wildcats, The quarterback traded from the Georgia Wildcats. Everyone thought that Vince Dooley Jr. was crazy over there in Georgia letting him go, but they are having some success with Tucker Moore. But the story is, can Herrera, who had a great season with the Wildcats last year, can he take the Peaks from worst to first, sort of, as we should say, as they were not that great last year, not that bad, but their quarterback play, the passing game was not good. As it is a snow game, we are here in the freezing cold, a rare sight for Sacramento to get snow, but they do get snow as Friday Night Frenzy kicks off. You see Ryan Porter, the quarterback. Last week in their win, he had 316, went for a touchdown, and had one interception. Ryan Porter's best weapon, best asset is Alvin Thompson, as you see him in the backfield back there, the phenomenal halfback from NC State, the Wolfpack, going from the Wolves to the Coyotes, as he has to throw it away on the first pass, play action to Alvin Thompson. If I had a running back like Alvin Thompson, if you have not seen Alvin Thompson's college play, go watch him. He runs over everything. As they go play action, he's going to go down. The second play of the game, the Memphis Marauders are going to be facing a 3rd and 15, a 3rd and long. And you see the gorgeous uniforms. After about week 2 or 3, we will quit talking about the uniforms and the aesthetics mod, but we did just come off the aesthetics mod. Shout out to the Boiled Frog Studio as the whole offensive line of Memphis jumps offside. If you watched last season and you're saying, wait a minute, I thought the Marauders were from Australia and they were a koala bear, you'd be right. They were one of the league Oh, and it's going to be intercepted. Oski, and nobody's going to catch him. This is going to be a quick 6 points for the Peaks. And what a play as the defensive, the drive peaked right there, going to James Brown. Oh, how can you not be named James Brown and do a little dance in the end zone, man? Come on. That was just an errant shot from the quarterback as he just, you see the linebacker or the safety just sitting there as James Brown just read the quarterback's eyes, planted his feet in the ground, and we're at 7-0 with not even a minute left in the game, or not even a minute gone in the game, I should say. As Memphis, they don't really get snow, but they do get snow, so maybe both teams don't really know how to play in the game, in the weather. But like I was saying, shout out to Boiled Frog Studios. They're the ones that did our mod, and if you look around the stadiums as you watch our games, you'll see the Boiled Frogs logo on some of the billboards. Guys, here we go. We were just here. Let's do it all again as they come out in an I formation this time. Let's give it to Alvin, and they do. He's got a one block, and that's what Alvin Thompson does, is he stiff arms the first would-be tackler to the ground and picks up 7 yards, and that's a great play. As Alvin Thompson, a lot of guys wanted to have him, a lot of guys needed him, but eventually he did go to the, as we were saying, used to be the Melbourne Marauders, as this time he's going to go down again. Great sack, and Goings with the sack. Goings is going to have a good night as he was in on the sack in the first one. So I believe that's going to be about 1.5 sacks for him tonight. It's going to wash, rinse, repeat, right? As it's going to be 3rd and 12 instead of 3rd and 15 again, but it's a 3rd and long situation, and this might be the key to victory for the Peaks, as it seems like they kind of just sit back on first, blitz on second, and then just fall back into zone coverage on 3rd down. Let's see what happens here. Man in motion from the top of the screen. Peaks defense Takes a shot, he hits a guy, oh, and he drops the ball. His receiver dropped the ball. If you haven't already, guys, I know we're early in the first quarter here. If you haven't already, go hit the like button while we wait on this punt. Go hit the like button, subscribe, make some comments, make some noise, talk some crap as the punt's away, and he's got good blocks set up in front of him, but it didn't really matter as for the first time now with all the excitement of the first couple drives, and yes, we've already had 2 drives from Memphis and 0 points. You see Herrera, 4 touchdowns, 295 yards in their loss last week. And Herrera is don't get it wrong, Herrera is one of the top, he's one of the only, as he hands off the left side on a stretch play and the blocking is just not there. Herrera is one of the best quarterbacks in the league. It was kind of, like I said, kind of a shock that they traded him away out there at Georgia. But takes the snap regardless. Sorry guys, I accidentally bumped the mic there and muted it for that drive, but for that play. It's now 3rd and 11. Herrera takes a shot over the middle, and this gets batted down like yesterday's news. As Herrera can't hit the ball over the middle. He should have kind of floated a little more as he's trying to hit. I believe that was Cheeks over the middle. That pass was Cheeks. As you can see, the field, the great snow. Look at this snow on the field, man. That's awesome looking. Deep punt. It looks like it's going to go in the end zone. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 as both of these offenses can't seem to figure out what they're going to do. And Porter bringing this Marauders team out. Let me finish that thought up here. But yes, part of the mod was bringing teams that really didn't belong overseas and did not make sense logistically back to the States. As Porter rolls out, he's got a guy open over the middle, and he hits him. And I believe that's the first completed pass to Hillman over the middle for 6-yard gain. As you see, right before that play, they were. It's another guy crossing right over the middle. He drops it. Before that play, they were -6 total yards, and that play broke them even for total yards on the night. But it didn't make sense logistically for Memphis or for the Marauders to be a number. And so their GM and their head coach all retired after the first year, which is kind of shocking. Opened the door for the Memphis move. And the mojo, part of the move also was the mojo had a better fit, better feel, better aesthetics for New Orleans. And they moved down to New Orleans as they set up the screen here to Thompson. Thompson's got a blocker out there, but he doesn't really do anything after the first blocker sheds off, or the first tackler sheds off the block. And again, it's 2nd and 7 here. The Marauders run kind of a heavy set. As you see, it's heavy set to the right side there. They've got the blocks. And then they run like a misdirection trap. Weird. I don't understand these play calls. As Alvin Thompson is probably one of the best north to south runners in the league, and you're not using him as such. Porter takes the shotgun snap. He's going to roll out to this left side again. Hits a guy in motion coming from the right to the left, and that's going to be a 1st down for Porter. 1st down for the Marauders. You see he's got 28 yards on the night. 7:54 to go in the first quarter as we see this replay. Wide open, you saw on the bottom of your screen there. Thompson was wide open down to at the bottom also. Have to start watching some plays here and see how this offensive line for Memphis is doing, as they seem to be letting they just seem to be a leaky valve, letting the Peaks defense in. It looks like the Peaks are running it looks like they're running a 3-4 defense and just coming out and nickel a lot. It's Thompson. There's Thompson. Get him going. That's what you need with Thompson. Run the ball. He will get you almost 3 to 4 yards every time he touches the ball. As the Marauders come out 5 wide here, standing on the ski goggles of the Peaks zombie. Porter takes a shot to the right side, hits a man in stride, and it's going to be enough for the 1st down. He stretched it out, rolled forward enough, and somehow gets the 1st down, as we are now under 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Porter takes a snap, play action to Thompson, runs to the right side, and he doesn't throw the ball away and goes down for the 3rd sack of the game, as you see Cage there doing like a dog crawl through the snow. Snow looks like it's starting to pick up here. They hand off a draw on 2nd and 11 up the middle to Alvin Thompson, and that again, Alvin Thompson is definitely not being utilized correctly. 5 wide, 5 empty set. He had guys open over the middle from the jump, from the snap, and the Peaks were just in his face. He's not making good decisions, not making good play. Oh, as he gets up kind of gimpy. Kyle Turner, one of the rookies from last year, from last year's rookie class, making the sack for the Peaks, making his presence felt. And I don't think that Porter's injured. We'll see if he comes out in the next drive. If he is, that would lead Axel Hill Cox to come in at quarterback for the Marauders. Oh, look at this punt. Is that on the 1 yard line? That is a great punt right there, as it looks to be within the 5 yard line. Couldn't really tell because of the snow. Oh, yeah. It is on about the 2.5 yard line. So Herrera hands it off just to get some breathing room up the middle. Gets a gain of 3. But Axel Hillcox was one of he is most likely the most underrated quarterback in the draft that we just had. They hand off at the middle again for only a gain of 1 to Glover. Let's see if they come out and try to pass. Yep, they come out in an empty set for Herrera. 5 wide, 3 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Herrera has all day. He hits an out route out there to the right side, and he's got it, but it's only for 5 yards. It's going to bring up 4th and 1 and most likely a Sacramento punt. And the punt is away. He looks to have a lot of room to run. Takes it up and gains about 8 yards on the punt. And Porter does come back out at quarterback, so whatever happened to him, he has been getting punched around a lot today. Let's see if the Marauders come out and decide to try to run it this drive. So they hand off to Thompson, and he is not getting away from that outside blitz. As you can clearly see, which I would too. I would make Porter be the one to beat me if I played the Marauders, as Thompson is just too good of a running back to let him run free. They hand off to Thompson again, and he had blocks to the right side, but for some reason cuts it inside. He had daylight off that right side of the line and decides to cut it back inside. Who knows what was going through his head there. As they come out 5 wide, empty set, man in motion from the top of the screen to the bottom, sets up in the backfield, kind of sets up a receiver, takes a shot to the right side. Oh, and it's in and out of the receiver and the defender's hands. It was kind of hard to see there in the snow, as the snow seems to be picking up now. And Memphis is going to do another punt here, as the punter for the Marauders is their MVP so far, pinning the Sacramento Peaks deep within their own field, or in their own territory again. It looks like about the 3.5 yard line this time. So they hand off to Glover again, and he gets hit in the backfield. Oh, that Ventura, one of the receivers, is down. As I love the the topography, the map topography designs on the numbers and the stripes for the Peaks. Do you ever get time? Oh, hands off to the right side. Is this going to be a safety? No. He gets out somehow, gets out to about the 1 inch line, and it's going to be 3rd and 13. And I'm assuming the Peaks are just going to hand off the ball and try not to get a safety here, but who knows. As that is the end of the first quarter. Put your twos up in the chat. This is Friday Night Frenzy, Week 2 edition. And I am Commissioner back, and I will take a coffee break. I'll be right back, guys. All right, here we go. 3rd and 13 from the oomph line. They do hand it off to Glover. He does get out into positive yards. It will not be a safety. And the Peaks, looking for their first win of the year, are not looking good so far. But it is, I mean, it is hard to do, man. They've had the last 2 drives started at their 2.5 and then their 3.5 yard, respectfully. As the punt is away to the other side. He should have some daylight to return this punt as he runs it straight ahead and gets about 4 or 5 yards in the punt. Great special teams coverage by Sacramento as Ryan Porter and the Memphis Marauders come out on their opponent's side of the field. Let's see if they can actually get some points going. As there they go. They hand it off the middle to Alvin Thompson, and the big man rumbles for 8 yards. That's all you got to do right there is run Alvin Thompson straight up the gut, make this defense stop him, and then you do some play-action passes as they hand it off to Thompson again, and he kind of dances a little bit, but he still stays in the middle and gets the first down, and that's what the Memphis Marauders need to do as Alvin Thompson gets the first down on 2 runs. Looks like he's taking a breather here. Porter has a little better protection. Looks like it's going to be a holding as he hits the receiver open over the middle to the left sideline. Yep, it's going to be holding. It's coming back. Of course, the Marauders finally get something going. And Earl, you held, my man. And it's going to come back to 2nd and 20. You saw on that play, they ran Thompson to the left side on kind of a misdirection counter play. Nothing doing, about a 4-yard gain. Porter takes the snap, hands it off to Thompson up the middle. He's got blocks. There you go. There's the ball carrier vision as he's going to get a big 10 or 11-yard gain. Bringing up 3rd and 4. Empty set. I don't understand it, but let's see what they do. Got the snap, he hits the out route, he's got a first down, and that's now the Marauders are going down the field. As they seem to have figured out this weather, figured out their playbook now. And they're on the march around the 25-yard line. Porter takes the snap. His offensive line is blocking better now as he hits Thompson. His little safety relief valve out there. Check down pass as he hits Thompson on a short hook out there, just wide open. Kind of heavy set to the left. They hand it off to the left side. He's got a daylight. The running back's got to the left of the screen. It's going to be a touchdown, Memphis. The Marauders get a touchdown as the backup comes in. The 3rd down back, Alani Miles, comes in, and he gives Thompson a breather and gets the 6 points. And pending the extra point, we will have a tie ball game, and that's the Marauders' MO right there. You pound it away with Thompson, then you hand it off to Miles and get the speed to the outside when the defense is starting to key in on the inside run and just getting tired from getting hit by Thompson. And then you run with some speed, and that's all the Marauders have to do. It's not that hard, guys. The kickoff's away. Good kickoff return. Almost to the 25-yard line. There are 10 minutes to go. What's going on here is Herrera is a great quarterback, like we've said numerous times. He has a cannon of an arm, and he needs to take some shots. I get that it's cold weather, it's snow, but you got a weapon, man. Use it. They hand off to the left side to Glover. He's going to pick up a yard. It's going to be 2nd and 9. 5 wide, empty set. Herrera's got time. He's got wide open receivers, as you can see, and he's just going to throw it away as he took too long. He had a receiver going on a flood route from the right. Wide open, didn't hit him, didn't pull the trigger, and now it's 3rd and 9. 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top, halfback and release. He's going to hit a wide receiver over the middle, and I believe that was his tight end, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Peaks. And now we are approaching 8.5 minutes to go in the half. Herrera's got all day. He takes a shot down the left side. Oh, and it's almost intercepted as that corner looked to be about 9 foot tall on that play as it was Francois. I am Francois. Out there in coverage. Great defense. Send up a screen to Glover. He's got blocks on the outside. The blocks were on the inside. He had field to go on the outside, and he cuts it back inside. Don't understand that. And it's going to be 3rd and 5. There you go. You can finally see the zombie, the snowboarder zombie. Gets a hook route, 1st down, and now Herrera's starting to fill it. Both offenses finally, as he hits Warwick for the 1st down, starting to jaw a little bit on the field out there. Now both offenses are seeming to get it going as Glover goes in motion. Hits Glover on a little screen out there to the left side. He's got room. He's got blocks. He's down the sideline. And that's a big play for the Peaks as he picks up about 15 or 20 yards. And now Glover gets up talking crap, pushing defenders, and he says, this is our field. This is our house. Get the hell out of the way, guys, as that was a great play. I can't believe they didn't see that coming. Peaks coming out kind of in a hurry-up offense here. 2 receivers top of the screen, 1 to the bottom, tight end to the right. Man in motion from top to bottom, left to right. Herrera takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to Glover up the middle. He's got blocks, and he's going to pick up about 8 yards in the carry. And like I said, the Peaks are feeling it now, guys. Let's see if they can get a touchdown as we're approaching 6 minutes to go. They're running not a hurry-up offense, but a little quicker offense. They have an offset kind of standing eye. Blocks to the right side. He's going to pick up the 1st down. Herrera coming out 4 wide. He's going to hand off the Glover to the right side again, and they are decided they were going to try to get the run game going, as it's going to be 2nd and 8 after a great pickup by the Peaks. Here we go, coming out 4 wide again. Halfback set in the backfield all along with Herrera. Takes a snap, hits Glover on the little wheel route to the outside. He's got coverage again. He breaks for the 1st tackle. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Peaks. Herrera's going to take the snap. He's got a tight end open over the middle. He takes a shot in the corner of the end zone. He had a tight end wide open in the middle of the field. Would have caught it, turned, and could have fallen and made snow angels in the end zone, but he doesn't. It's going to be a heavy set to that right side. He hands off to Glover, and he's met in the backfield. Good defensive play there. I believe that was Simmons. Yep, that was Simmons on the play, as he threw his would-be blocker away and just made a great play on the ball carrier. Be 3rd and goal, approaching 4. Ooh, we are under 4 minutes to go now. 3rd and goal from around the 11-yard line. Herrera takes a snap to the right corner of the end zone, and that's a touchdown. I don't know if he got both feet down. We should see a replay, as that was Warwick on the tippy-toe sideline, and here comes the replay. Let's see if he got both feet down. Oh, I think he did, guys. Boom, right there. Touchdown, Peaks. What a play by Warwick to get both feet down. And they reclaim the lead right before halftime. Let's see if the Marauders can answer back. They do have time. 14 plays, 76 yards, 6 minutes and 22 seconds as they will kick away now. See, during the break from scoring, the grounds crew cleared a lot of the snow off the middle of the field, trying to keep the yard markers where we can see them. And Porter and the Marauders are coming back out. 3.5 minutes to go. You got time. You can still run your offense. But let's see what they decide to do on this drive. A play action to Thompson. Takes a shot down the right side. And, oh, it's going to be another interception. Oski, or as they like to say in the chat, is sticky picky. I'm old, I say Oski. As Kevin Kidd comes up with the interception, the pick. And that's going to be another turnover. See, I don't know what he's trying to do there. A triple covered wide receiver was Richards, and you're just not going to get that. I would say you're not Andrew Frost, kid, but Andrew Frost ain't playing like Andrew Frost this year. I know it's only been 1 week, but go watch the grunge game from last week and see if you feel like Andrew Frost is the same quarterback from last season. As they hand off to Yeboah, the rookie from Indiana. Great playoff season last year, this past college season. Hand off to Glover up the middle, and he's going to get met at the line of scrimmage and fall forward. Third and 2, we're approaching the 2-minute warning. Let's see if the Peaks can do anything on 3rd and 2, and they blitz the linebacker off the right side. Kind of a delayed blitz, and what a play is done. Comes in, and you're done. Mr. Herrera, as they're out there talking some crap to each other, talking some smack. That's what we love here at Rivals Pro. And it is Friday Night Frenzy. We are at the 2-minute warning. I am Commissioner Back. You are watching the Memphis Marauders at Sacramento Peaks as they will have to punt. They punted on their opponent's side of the field. And it's another booming, great punt. And I believe it went into the end zone for a touchback. Yes, it did. All right. It did end up bouncing in the end zone for a touchback. They're going to get it around the 20-yard line. They have 1 minute and 52 seconds left. Let's see if they can do anything. Take some shots that aren't to triple-covered receivers as he takes a shot over the middle. I believe that was Hillman again. Yep, his 3rd catch of the game for 32 yards. And Monroe looks like he's injured. See, he's kind of visibly upset on the sidelines, sitting on the bench, but that's good. He didn't go into the locker room, so he should be back. 5 wide, 3 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Porter takes a snap. He's going to have time on this play. He steps up and takes a shot down the right sideline. And as you can see there, he had a guy open, but that looked like some miscommunication and a wasted shot, wasted effort, as he had a wide receiver just downfield by himself. Porter takes a snap. Takes a shot over the middle again to his check down receiver again. And it's going to be 3rd and 2. 1.5 minutes to go. Probably under a minute by the time the ball snapped. But a little hurt, a little urgency finally. 4 wide, 1 minute and 14 to go. Porter takes a snap. He's got all day. He takes an out route. Takes a shot to the out route. I don't understand that. Are they going to punt it? I would go for it. But they're probably going to punt it. And they are. And another disappointing drive. Ends up in 0 points for the Marauders as he punts it away from his own 30-yard line. It's going to be a touchback in the end zone. As Herrera and the Peaks, after that touchdown drive, scoring drive, now have 1 minute, 2 seconds to go. You got 62 seconds. You have a good offense. Let's see if they can do anything. As Herrera's got wheels. He tucks it and runs on the right side. And he's going to pick up about 13 or 14 yards before he slides. And Herrera is a dual threat quarterback. He does have some nice speed, some nice ball carrier vision. As he takes the snap here, he's going to get down. He's going to go down. He's going to get sacked. As Simmons gets another sack for the Marauders. 2nd and 19, 35 seconds to go. He takes a snap. He's got guys open over short to the middle, but he takes a shot to the right side as he just throws it away before he got hit. I don't understand that. There's not a lot of time left. You know you're not going to be able to have really deep progressing routes as they hand off the left side, and it looks like, oh, Marauders are going to force their hand. Try to take their shots maybe as it's 4th and 19 and the Marauders call timeout, forcing the Peaks to punt. The punt is away from about the 12-yard line. He's got blocks set up. Oh, he ran to the right side following his blocks and then cuts back left and meets a punt coverage gunner from the Peaks. And Porter and this offense comes out. There's 19 seconds left. They're either going to do a BS play here or take a shot. Porter has the protection, takes a shot over the middle, and it's incomplete again. 14 seconds to go. Man in motion from top to the bottom of your screen. Runs out. Runs back over the middle. Porter's going to go down again. That was the 5th sack at halftime. The 5th sack for the Sacramento Peaks defense. Porter's just going to hand it off to Thompson on 3rd and 18. Kill the clock. That is going to be halftime. I'm going to take a coffee break. Enjoy the highlights. This is Football Rivals Pro 26 Friday Night Frenzy, and I will be right back. As you see, like one of our cameramen dropped the camera there, and you see the fans from the view of the phone camera. As Herrera in the Peaks, it is the second half, 3rd quarter, 7-14, Sacramento leading. Looking for that first win of the year. Herrera takes a snap. He's going to hand off to Glover to the right side. He has blocks set up, and he kind of stutter steps, and that's going to be a big 11-yard run for a first down by Glover. Be interesting to see what kind of halftime adjustments were made by both these teams. I feel like the Peaks need to start passing more, and the Marauders need to run more. But let's see what they do as they play action to Glover. Takes a shot over the middle of the field, wide open, and his receiver catches it, spins out of the first tackle, and that's Warwick again, who has a touchdown already today, and a handful of grabs. Great hands as he catches that, secures it, puts his foot in the ground, spins out of the first tackle, but there's 3 guys standing there. You're not really going to get out of that. As we're about as close to the 50-yard line as you can be without getting over. And they hand off to Glover to the left side. He has got great blocks set up again as another 8-yard pickup. Comes out 4 wide under center. He's going to play action to Glover. He's going to go down. Herrera's down. Bag him, tag him, throw him in the car as it's Francois again. It'd be funny if his name was just Frankie's. But anyway, sorry, I cracked myself up a little bit. 3rd and 11. Herrera takes a snap. He's got all day. Takes a shot down the right sideline. He's had a guy open. I believe that was Ward. Had a guy open, and he just doesn't put enough oomph in the ball to get that over that defender. He had a touchdown, but instead will punt from their own 35-yard line. As you see some highlights, some replays. Porter has not had a good game today, as he's thrown 2 or 3 interceptions, making bad decisions. Porter under center here. Just a little offset I formation. Hand off to the fullback. Great play there. We don't see a lot of fullback carries. And he hands off to the fullback on a quick handoff there. And it got a yard. It was interesting. It was exciting to see a fullback carry the ball. They're going to come out 5 wide now. The Marauders are trying to get something going here as they finally hit Thompson. There, you got to utilize your best player. So they finally hit Thompson on kind of like an arrow route coming out of the backfield. Hands off to Thompson. He had a hole as big as the Grand Canyon there for a 6-yard carry. Marauders hand off to the backup. That was, oh man, I forgot his name again. Sorry, let me get my stat sheet. My coffee was sitting on the stat sheet. As it's going to be 3rd and 3 from the 40-yard line. Oh, Porter keeps it on an RPO on an option route to the left side. Porter kept the ball instead of handing off to Thompson. Our beautiful purple football, as you see right there. And he takes it off to the left side, and he picks up the first down. And maybe Memphis is feeling it now. Pitch to the left side. Thompson's got blocks set up to the outside, but nothing really going there. As most toss sweeps or most pitches really don't do anything in regard. It doesn't matter because Cameron Hanna held on the play anyway. It's going to bring up 2nd and 20. Play action. It's his guy in the middle, a little quick dump, 6-yard pickup. Should be 2nd and 14. Porter takes the snap, hands off over the middle. We don't see Thompson in here. Is Thompson injured, or is he just taking a long breather? As it's going to be 3rd and 3. We won't know for a while now as the Marauders come out 5 wide. Porter takes a snap, takes a shot over the middle. That's going to be another first down, but the receiver dropped it. Wow. The receiver dropped another pass. Porter's receivers have probably dropped about 5 or 6 passes so far today as the punt's away again. He angles it towards the sideline, and look at that. It's going to roll to about the 3-yard line. See James Glover, 13 rushes, 45 carries, 3.4 yards per carry, but 0 tutties. So come out in an I formation. He's most likely going to get a run here as they hand off. He's got blocks to the outside. Oh, big hands! As he went to the outside, and was that Sykes that hit him? I feel like it was somebody else. But, oh man, that was a monster bone-crushing hit. So hand off to Glover again. He's off to the right side. He's got room. He's bashed by the safety. But another big play, another big hit. But it doesn't matter because the Peaks are rolling now, and what looked like to be another 3 and out from the shadow of their end zone again. Looks like the Peaks are going to roll this time. As they put a man in motion, play action to Glover. Takes a shot to the right side. He's got a guy deep on a deep out again, and that's Warwick. Warwick on a deep out. What a game he's having. Sure, we'll watch a replay of Warwick. You see him just like on his touchdown. Not as much of a toe tap as a stop, catch, and fall into the out-of-bounds marker, or out-of-bounds territory. So Herrera takes a snap. They're going to hand off to Glover again on the left side. He jukes inside, picks up a yard. Nothing really doing there. As Hutton makes the tackle, I'm pretty sure that was Hutton that made the bone-crashing tackle down in their own end zone, basically. So Herrera takes a snap. He's got all day again, turns to the right, realizes the defender's in his face, and just shoots it out to the sideline, throws it away. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9. As you see, 3rd down conversions. Memphis has 5. Sacramento only has 3. Which could be hurting them. That's probably why they only have 14 points. Peaks some crosser routes. He's got a guy open. He hits one of the crossing routes, and that's going to finally, with 4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, put Herrera over 100 yards receiving, or 100 yards throwing, as he hits Yaboa. nice to see the rookie getting some play time here in Sacramento behind Glover. It's come out kind of in an offset I formation to the top of your screen. Hands off up the middle. That's Glover. It's to the right side. He kind of makes contact, and he's doing a good job this game as one of the Marauders is injured. Ooh, and he's going into the locker room. We'll see if Thomas comes back. Probably not. We'll find out later. It's 2nd and 4. Glover does a really good job of taking the first defender with him when they make contact. Herrera cocks it, takes a shot to the end zone, and it's going to be in the back of the end zone as Duhon makes the coverage. I mean, unless the defender fell on the ground, that was not going to be a completion anyways. They go bunch formation to the bottom of the screen. Herrera takes a shot over the middle, and that was a bad throw. You got to think the ball was probably wet. Maybe his footing slipped a little bit as Cheeks was the target. But he didn't hit the Cheeks on those plays. 4th and 4, and the Peaks are going for it. Takes the snap. He's got a guy to the right side. Hits the out route again, and that's another first down for the Peaks. Was that Warwick again? No, it wasn't. That was a great play, great route. And that's what Herrera can do for your offense. They need to dial in and figure out which kind of offense and scheme works the best with this weapon they have. So they hand off to Glover again, and these slow developing runs to the outside, the stretch runs, and all of the blockers just flooding to the sideline and picking up the first thing they see. These are working for Sacramento, especially on this drive. And don't look now, but it's another 1st and 10 for the Peaks as Herrera takes a snap. He's got a guy open again over the middle. He hits him. Oh, and it's an incomplete pass as the defender said, nope. He separated the receiver from the ball. It looks like we're about the 15 and an inch yard line. 2nd and 10, takes a shot over the middle. He's got a wide open. There's Cheeks. Wide open over the middle for a first down. And that's going to bring up 1st and goal. And can the Peaks start to separate now on this drive as they have kind of an offset strong eye formation at the top of the screen? He's going to hand it off to Glover. Empty backfield, or empty field in front of him. Nothing but just white grass. And James Glover gets a touchdown for the Peaks. And that was a textbook methodical drive. Look at that hole, man, as the Marauders look to be too tired on that drive to defend. With this extra point, we will be at a 2-score lead. 14 plays, 97 yards, 5 minutes and 3 seconds. As that was the kicker. They burned a ton of time. They had the ball half of the 3rd quarter on that drive. So kickoff's away. He gets it on his own 2-yard line, runs it out to about the 17 and gets hit. As you see, like we said earlier, not the highlights, but the lowlights for the Marauders today, as their offense really hasn't done much. You see right there, 137 total yards on the day, and there's 1:41 to go in the 3rd quarter. Porter takes a snap, has a little bit of time, takes a shot to the right side. He's got a man down the sideline. Is anybody going to catch him? 30, 20. He's getting caught up to 10. There's a man touchdown, Memphis. What a play there by the Marauders, as we were just saying. Can they get anything going in Jamal Williams? Great route right there. Just separated from his coverage, and nothing was near him, and that's going to be the touchdown they needed. As they probably had, we'll see in a minute, but they probably only had the ball about 12 seconds there. The only bad side of that is this kicks up and good. One play, 83 yards, 10 seconds. But the only thing bad about that is now your defense, who was just struggling to stop this Peaks offense after that long, methodical drive, they only had 2 plays off, the kick return and the touchdown play. So they didn't get a lot of breathing room, a lot of breathing time. As you see, James Glover, who's having a hell of a game, Comes out, and these are highlights. Ooh, as they decide to show the big smack on the goal line. What a play, but what a highlight. As all of a sudden now Memphis has 220 yards of total offense. Herrera all day hits the hook to the right side, breaks through the first tackle. As that was Cheeks again. It's going to be 1st and 10. Bunch formation to the bottom of the screen. He's got Glover in the backfield. Probably going to hand out to Glover up the middle here. Nope. Cheeks in motion. They're going to set up a tight end screen, but Cheeks they're letting him just get out there, find the hole in this zone coverage, and stop and turn around and show it, I'm open, be a target for Herrera. And it's working. It worked on the last drive, and it's working on this drive. This is probably going to be the last play of the third quarter. Oh, and they hand off on the RPO. They hand off to Glover, and he's going to get met in the backfield by Ross on a 3-yard loss. Oh, and Glover's kind of wobbly getting up. Kind of wobbly getting up. As you see, the Sacramento defense has been the star of the game, with the exception of that last drive by Herrera and the Peaks offense. But it is the fourth quarter. Put your 4s up in the chat. This is Rivals Pro 26 on Friday Night Frenzy on the Rivals Broadcast Network. If you didn't catch the Throwdown Thursday night game last night with Skip Lloyd doing the commentary, go check that out after this game. As they hand it off to Glover, he has blocks off to the right side, and he's going to pick up basically 10 yards. This is going to be 3rd and inches. 4 wide, they're all tight. Going to hand off to Glover to the left side. He's got blocks, and looks like he's going to be holding after a great run again by Glover. And it is holding, unfortunately. But go check out the Friday night or Throwdown Thursday. Sorry, getting a little excited there. We have 3. Last week for the kickoff week we had 4, but on a normal week we will have 3 live commentary games. As Herrera rolls out and throws it away. The Throwdown Thursday night game is always done by Skip Lloyd. That kind of opens the primetime window, if you will. Friday Night Frenzy will always be by Commissioner Back, yours truly. And then we will always do Smash Mouth Saturday night. Due to the factors outside of Rivals Pro 26, as of right now, for the first 6 to 8 weeks, your Smash Mouth Saturday night will only be Skip Lloyd. But in in about a month, I will be able to be back on with the live call with, as they hand off to Alvin Thompson. A little too late now. They're only down by 1 score. There's 12 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. You have time to use Thompson and go down there and punch it in. As it's false start. What a play, man. This Memphis Marauders offense is just beating itself tonight. A lot of holdings, a lot of false start. 12 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Thompson's kind of breathing heavy back there, and they hand off to him anyway as he only picks up 3 on the run. Come out 3rd and 3 from around the 11-12 yard line. Bunch formation on top of the screen. The receiver comes in motion to the bottom of the screen. Porter takes a snap. He's got him open, and he misfires. He had the first down. And it's going to bring up the punt team. Like I was saying, go watch the Smash Mouth Saturday night game, which ends the week every week, Saturday night at 8 p.m. with your boy Skip Lloyd. And as we progress, I will be in the booth with him. Those are live games. As Thursday and Friday are live commentary. I believe Skip Lloyd, let's take that back. I believe Throwdown Thursday night is an actual live game. So we come out here, 1st and 10, 11.5 minutes to go in the game. Herrera rolls out, hits something as there were 3 receivers out there. I don't know what the heck was going on that play. As the Peaks can probably, the way everyone's playing, they can probably put this game away with the score here as they hand off to Glover to the left side. No, that was Jabot, sorry. Sykes met him about a yard after the the line of scrimmage. Gain of 1. 3rd and 9. Herrera takes a snap. He's got all day. Takes a shot over to the right side, and he hits him. First down as Warwick. Lucky number 13. As Warwick, if he's not on your board to be a player to watch, he will be after tonight. As Warwick, with a great play as you saw him after the catch. Can't tell if he was fighting to stay inbounds so the clock would keep ticking or if he was fighting to try to break free. But regardless, the clock is ticking with 10 minutes to go in the game. Herrera rolls out to the left side, and he's just going to throw away as nothing was open. Ooh, the Peaks come out on 2nd and 10, 5 wide, 3 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Herrera takes a snap. He's got a guy open in the middle. Oh, and he's going to get bagged. That's the 4th sack for the Marauders on the day. The Peaks have 5. That's 9 sacks total as Kyle Ross, who almost got the sack on the previous play, comes in and finishes his work from the previous play. As you see the coverage there by Sykes in the middle linebacker, at the middle linebacker spot. That was a coverage sack. It's going to be 3rd and 20 now, 5 wide, all 5 to the bottom of the screen. Glover comes back in motion to offer some coverage. Looks like they were trying to set up a screen. And nothing happened, as it looks like Herrera wants to go for it, but they will punt the ball away. As they are in enemy territory, but the punter is back to home base, and it's a booming high. Look at this punt. Is it going to get inbounds and field of play? Yep, it is. What a punt. This Memphis Marauders punter, man, he is amazing. And that's sad. This punter is one of the best highlights of the game for your team. As it looks like they're about the 4 or 5 yard line. Play action, he's going to get safety. 2 points. As he gets injured on the play, he tackles the quarterback, sacks safety, and gets hurt. And here at Rivals Pro 26, when a safety occurs, we don't feel like a punt is good enough for punishment, so you get a penalty and then a kickoff. So you can actually have room. You get a little bit more room to run the kickoff back. As you can see, he touches the ball at the 25 and runs up to about 35 yards. Ball's on the ground. Who got it? It looks like Memphis got it as the ball is fumbled on the kickoff. Oh my goodness, as this could be the start of the turnaround for Memphis. As they run to the right side, and Will Turner makes the tackle. 8.5 minutes to go. The Marauders are feeling it now, man. They've got it. They can feel that they've got a shot here as Porter takes a pass to the right side. Throws it at the shoelaces of the defender. Or the receiver, I should say. They come out 3rd and 9, 8 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. 5 wide, empty set. He's got all day. Throws over the middle, and it's almost another interception as the Peaks defender was there, and he just couldn't catch it. And like we said, especially if you watched any of the Tuesday night games, man, those defenders, the Dukes could have had about 12 interceptions, but they dropped every one of them. Oh, as the field goes up, and it's wide right from the snap. And after the kickoff return fumble, the recovery by the Marauders, deep in enemy territory, they come up empty-handed. A field goal would have been amazing for that team. And they get nothing. As the Peaks are now up by 9 points, you got to think they're going to try to kill as much time as they can on this drive. As there's under 8 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter now. Good field position. 2nd and 8. Herrera takes a snap, sets up a screen. He's got Glover. Glover gets away from the first tackler. and gets knocked back even more, and it's going to be 3rd and 14. But the biggest enemy for the Marauders right now is the clock, as it's 7.5 minutes to go, 7 minutes to go at the snap. 5 wide, 3rd and 14. Herrera takes the snap. He's got a guy in the middle, but he rolls out to the left. Let's see if he tries to throw the ball away and can't get it away as the defender is there in his face. He never really got enough separation to try to throw that ball, but it was good on him to throw it, as the Marauders defense was just there. The Peaks will punt it away. Good block set up to the right side. He runs to the right hash line and gets just over the 30-yard line. And Porter and this Marauders offense comes out, and you got to just ask yourself, how many more shots can the Marauders have to try to stay in this game, as the Peaks just can't put them away? They hand off at the middle to Alvin Thompson. He's going to pick up 4, but the Peaks just cannot put them away when they have the ball, and the Marauders keep looking a gift horse in the mouth and not getting points when they should. This Porter takes the snap. He's got all day to throw the ball, and he hits Thompson off to the right side. You got to think he would have got more yards just running that ball. As we're at 5.5 minutes to go in the game, 3rd and 4. Let's see if the Marauders can get anything going here. They've got it. You got to think it's 2 down territory as they throw the ball over the middle. He's got a tight end over the middle. He slips through the first tackle. First down, Porter and the Marauders, and you see he's just slipped over 200 yards, 201 to be exact, as he hits Williams over the middle, separates from the first tackler. You see the snow making hard to get a grip on ball carriers and tackles. And the Marauders are in business now, just under 5 minutes to go. Porter takes the snap. He's rolling left side. Oh, kind of a bad play. It looked cool to start, and then he realized the defender was there and nothing was going to happen. As we are at 4:40, 2nd and 10. Porter takes the snap. The Peaks are blitzing all straight. That was a straight up blitz. All 7 defenders just came streaking through the line of scrimmage, as Cage is sweeping up the offensive line and just busting through. 4.5 minutes to go, 3rd and 10. Porter takes a shot from the left side. That's a first down. Look at this, Williams. It is. That was a Warwick-esque catch. A Warwick-like catch from the Peaks. As Porter's showing he does have the arm to get the ball where it needs to be, 5 wide. Dumps it off over the middle, and he had a guy under Scott, wide open for a quick 8 to 10 yards, but he tried to hit Scott. The ball's going to be dropped to the ground. 4 minutes and 27 seconds to go. Guys, if you are not up on your feet right now watching this play, as Porter takes a shot to the right side, but you realize he's just throwing it away. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 as Kidd and his Peaks defense are not making it easy, as they shouldn't. Porter, he's got a little time. He shoots to the right side. Let's go. Should have been another interception, but the defender, I believe it's Kidd again, the defender knocks it down. And it's 4th and 10, and I'm not going to say this is the ball game, but there you go. The Marauders are going to kick the field goal. They attempted a field goal on the last drive, and they went wide right as he takes a shot. Is it short? He made it. It's good. As you see our kick cam, and wow, what a drive. 17-23, 4 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the game. We have a 1-score game, guys. As I believe, as of right now, we have yet to see a kickoff return for a touchdown this year. About 4 wide, 3 bunch to the bottom of the screen. Glover goes in motion. Looks like they're going to set up a pass to Glover. Herrera's got all day. He does pull the trigger and hit Glover out in the flats out there. He's going to pick up 5 yards. Basically, that was Yeboah, actually. As it basically was just a really, really long handoff. You got to think the Marauders are going to hold their timeouts till they can't. Herrera takes the snap. He's got some coverage on him. He's going to go down again. as the Marauders get their 5th sack on the day. The Peaks have 6. That is 11 total sacks on the game, as it's been a defensive slugfest here in the snow today in Sacramento. Herrera takes a snap, 3rd and 9. He's got all day to throw again. Takes a moonshot to the right side. He's got a receiver. Oh, and it gets knocked down by the Marauders defense by Dupont at the last second. Man, what a play. And at 2:47, there's going to be about 2:30 something left to go when the Marauders come out on the field. Let me catch my breath here as we are set up for an exciting finish again. Ryan Porter in this offense comes out. You saw there's 16 of 23 for 213 yards and a touchdown. 237. Takes a snap. He's going to go down again. That's the 7th sack of the day of the night for the Sacramento defense. Porter's going to need the biggest ice bath he's ever had in his life after this game. You saw Allen there just get off his block. Realized that Porter was still there in front of him and then turned the Jets on as we are they snapped the ball before the 2-minute cut, the 2-minute warning, and then throw a ball into the back of the defender. Stanley celebrating the coverage, but he really didn't do anything. Except be there, which I guess is half the battle. 5 wide, Porter takes a snap, 3rd and 20, takes a shot over the middle. Oh, and he had a defender with a step or 2 of separation as McLendon was playing coverage out there deep. But Williams couldn't get the ball. 4th and 20. Minute 53 to go. 5 wide. Porter's going to go down. Blitz right up the middle. Nobody touched him. And that just might be ball game, guys. What a play. On 4th and 20, they dial up the blitz. And it seems easy, right? But it is ballsy to call a blitz on 4th and 20. You see Brown just come streaking untouched up the middle as it looks like the Peaks and Herrera will get their first win of the season here at home against this tough Marauders team who did win last week. They hand off a stretch play to the right side. Glover breaks through the first tackle. He's going to go down the right sideline, and it's going to be a touchdown, Peaks! Oh my goodness, as the Peaks just keep piling it on now, as James Glover and this offense take advantage of the bad, or I should say good field position. Just get off me in the backfield, mind you, and just takes off. And they're going to go for 2 to make it a 2-score game again. He's got to go over the middle, and it doesn't connect. And it's only a 12-point lead. But it is 2 scores. Minute and 44 to go. And the kickoff is away. Deep in his own field, he runs up to about the 15-yard line, and he's going to get met there. And there are a minute. See, Jamal Williams does have 4 receptions for 127 and a touchdown. But you got to think the rest of this game is going to be what we're seeing right here. 5 wide, empty set. Porter takes the snap. He's got time. He takes a shot to the right side, and he's got a receiver to the right. And it's going to be first down as Hillman makes another catch. That's his 4th or 5th catch on the game, too. There's a minute and 35 to go here. 4 wide. Alvin Thompson in the backfield. Throws it over the middle, dumps it off. A 3-yard pickup, minute and a half to go. They got to go. Go. All 3 timeouts both teams have. Snaps the ball forward. Got time as they're only rushing forward, and he dumps it off over the middle, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. His receivers, as that's Glover, I believe, drops another ass for this guy. I feel bad for Porter tonight. He's got to go run some routes with his receivers. They need to run in some inclement weather. Get some experience in that as they only rush 4 again. He does have a receiver open to the left side, and he misses Williams as he had him open, but he just throws it over his head. Williams laying it out all on the line for him. It's a 4th down conversions. The Peaks have not gone for one. Done one as Porter takes off. He should have ran. He cocks it. Rough throws down the right side. Touchdown. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? As Porter took off to the right side, looked like he was going to run, planted, realized everyone had come up on coverage. Jamal Williams is open down the right sideline. Look at this play. The defender's on him. He had his hands on him for the sack. The game would be over right now. We would all be going home. But not yet. Oh my goodness, what a finish this game has been, as it's about to be a 5-point game. 29-24. There you go. 5 plays, 83 yards, 36 seconds. Whew. Catch your breath, take a drink, guys, as the onside kick is on the way. Oh my God, the Marauders got it. If the Marauders come back and win this game, if the Marauders come back and win this game right here, I will give everyone that says right now, #bonus, I will give everyone that puts #bonus 500 extra credits tonight. Oh my God, 1 minute and 2 seconds left to go, 24-29. The Marauders are at the 50-yard line. Porter takes a snap. He's going to run. He takes off. He tucks it. He's going to get the first down and more as he picks up about 15 yards on the play. And the Marauders are in business. 50 seconds left to go. They do still have 3 timeouts. They're coming out 4 wide. Thompson's in the backfield. Porter takes a snap. He's got to go open over the middle. Takes a shot to the left sideline and toe-tapping Williams on the left side. As that's 3:21, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and Williams connects again for a first down. Oh my goodness, look at that ball placement as Williams with the separation on the left sideline kind of slows down as he realizes he's getting close to the out-of-bounds marker to make sure he can get both feet down. Woo, what a catch as we are at the 10.5-yard line. Don't forget #bonus down there, guys. Porter, man in motion, top of the screen to the bottom of the screen. Porter takes a snap. He's got to go open the middle. He's got to go open the middle. Takes a shot in his own touchdown. Marauders. Oh, he dropped the ball. And I jumped the gun as he had the winning reception in the end zone, and it gets dropped again. Bunch formation, 37 seconds to go, 2nd and 10. They can get a first down without scoring barely. Porter takes a snap. He's got to go over the middle. Touchdown, Marauders. He dives into the end zone. And oh my goodness, Marauders are a 1-point lead. Jesse Hillman with another catch over the middle. Dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Touchdown, Marauders. Touchdown, Porter. Oh my God, this is Football Rivals Pro 26. Friday Night Frenzy as they're going for 2 here. It'll make them oh, he had a guy open. Looks like somebody pass interference. It is pass interference. Or you got to think they're going to go for it again, as the 2-point conversion will give them a field goal lead. So it does make Sacramento have to score. He's got to go open to the top of the screen. Oh, he had his receiver open, wide open. Ooh, let's catch our breath again, guys, as there are 33 seconds left to go in this game. Go give us a like button, subscribe, comment, talk in the chat. At the 2-yard line, he returns. Peaks come out, 3 receivers at the bottom of the screen. Herrera all day. Launches over the middle. Oh my God, it's an interception. The Marauders intercepted. Oh my goodness. Where has this team been all game? As Francois with the interception. Oh my goodness. The Marauders with the interception. As you got to think he's trying to hit Cheeks there, and Francois says nope, denied him, and Porter and the Marauders come out now. As you finally see, this time it's highlights for the young man. As the Marauders come out here about the 13-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to hand off to Thompson. The Peaks do have all 3 timeouts, but man, there's only 19 seconds left to go in this game as they're down by 1 point. Catch your breath on this timeout as it's Football Rivals Pro 26. This has been Friday Night Frenzy, and it's been one of the most exciting calls I've ever done. Porter takes he hits a receiver to that right side. 339, 3 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions, and it didn't look like that a quarter ago, guys. If you're just joining us, this game was a defensive slobber knocker for the first 2.5 quarters, with the Peaks slowly separating, and then Memphis woke up, and like a true Coyote, a true Marauder, as he hits another, he dropped it. Richards dropped the go-ahead touchdown, went past in the back of the end zone. Just like a true Coyote, a true Marauder, Memphis came storming back and just took everything they wanted from the Peaks. It's 4th and 4, hits a receiver off to the left side, another touchdown. And I'm not going to get as excited for this one, guys. You don't have to mute your headphones. I'm not going to scream in your ear. But Jamal Williams with what should be the put-away touchdown, the go-ahead win. And what, as they're checking his feet there, I think it's a touchdown. That kick is up, and it's good. 37-29. About 10 minutes ago, real time, the Peaks had a 12-point lead. Now, the Memphis Marauders are in the lead. 37-29. 5 seconds left to go. You got to think it's going to be one play. Herrera's going to try a bomb here. It's not going to be enough unless they score. Herrera takes a shot downfield. It's going to be holding regardless. It's an incomplete pass. The penalty's probably going to be denied. It's going to be holding on the offense. The penalty's declined. That's ball game, guys, as Northcutt gets called for holding. That's going to be ball game. What a game it was. 37-29 as the Marauders go to 2-0. The Peaks fall to 0-2. Whew, I'm going to have to take a little breather here to catch up on this one, man. What a game. Join us tomorrow for our Super Saturday lineup. And ending in Smash Mouth Saturday night tomorrow night with Skip Roy. This has been Friday Night Frenzy on the Rivals Broadcast Network. Rivals Pro Football 26. I'm all discombobulated from this last 2 minutes of the call. I've been Commissioner back. Go hit the like button, subscribe button, share with your friends. Join the League HQ, the fastest growing sports football league in the country. What a game. I'm out.